Social anxiety. Have you ever felt your heart pounding like a drum just before entering a room full of people? Maybe it was a family gathering, a church meeting, or a classroom, and suddenly your body froze. Your hands began to shake, your throat dried up, and the words you had prepared simply vanished. You try to speak, but nothing comes out. This isn't just shyness. This might be social anxiety, a silent struggle that affects many people across Africa, even though we rarely talk about it. At the center of social anxiety are feelings that show up in the body and mind. It could be a tight chest, sweaty palms, or the sudden urge to run away when you're asked to speak, maybe during morning devotion, at school, or even at a village meeting. For some, just introducing themselves in front of others brings a deep fear, not of people, but of being judged, mocked, or seen as not enough. But where does this fear come from? In many African homes, harsh upbringing, strict discipline, or public shame can plant these seeds early. Maybe you were once told to keep quiet when trying to speak. Or you were laughed at for making a mistake. Or maybe you grew up always feeling compared to others, siblings, classmates, neighbors. Over time, these things build a fear that hides inside, a fear of being seen. If left unchecked, social anxiety begins to affect everything. You might stop sharing your ideas in class, stop going to events, or pull back from friendships. You may feel sad, worthless, or constantly worried. And like many in our communities, you suffer quietly while others think you're just being too quiet or too proud. But it's not pride. It's not laziness. It's pain. It's fear. It's anxiety. But there is hope. We are blessed with many ways to heal, both traditional and modern. You can start with simple things like taking walks, dancing, or doing chores that get your body moving. These help release stress. Talking to someone you trust, a pastor, elder, therapist, or even a friend helps you let go of the burden. In some cases, medicine may be needed. And cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, now used by many African mental health clinics, helps you replace fear with positive thinking. Joining a support group, or even talking in a small circle at church or school, reminds you, you are not alone. Learning to manage stress, to breathe deeply, to speak kindly to yourself. These are powerful tools. Yes, social anxiety is real. But so is your strength. And your healing is possible. Let's break the silence. Let's support one another. Because every voice deserves to be heard, especially yours.